Hello and welcome back to the TGG Plunder campaign. We are doing level 5. We get to be second player, and we have mirror loot. All loots are the same. Okay, they're all sword. Okay. That... When people have talked about various ways to make loot less, like, random... I don't think I've ever heard anybody suggest this, probably because it wouldn't work with the physical game because you wouldn't have the components for it. But I do like it as an approach. It's like, it's still different every time. Well, you know, to a point. But you do get, you know what you're gonna get. I mean, I guess they would have the downside that if you roll, like, doubloons, then you're just like, oh, well, okay. But anyway, all right, let's look at this kingdom. So we've got Faded Abundance. I guess that's what makes it a little bit better. We've got Maroon and Remodel Trashing. We've got Wealthy Village as the only plus actions. Witch and Stowaway Draw. There's a lot of durations to activate Stowaway, so you don't necessarily need as many Wealthy Villages as that might otherwise suggest that you would. Well, I think we want to open with a Maroon. That much seems clear. I guess that probably means silver, because I don't really see... You open Search Cabin Boy. Interesting. But yeah, I don't really want to see wanting to put one of these into my deck with a Maroon. And we definitely want to hit 5 and get a Witch, so... Or 2 Witches, even. Well, we're not going to be able to do that, but we are going to want to get a second one at some point soon, I think. Okay, so... Well, Maroon could be pretty powerful draw on some of this stuff, right? Like, how many types? Stowaway's a triple type. So Maroon Stowaway, net increase of 4 cards in your hand size. That's pretty good. That's 4 times as many as a Witch. We could... We want to put another terminal into our deck, not really. We could take an Abundance. That will make it easier to activate Wealthy Village, and I think we do want to do that at least once. The fact that they're all swords, like, I don't know how much value there is in having a bunch of them, but having one of them seems good, for sure. Yeah, I think I'm down to take an Abundance. I do not want to top deck it, but I don't really want to bottom deck it either. So, well, all right. Could just take another one. Could take a Cabin Boy, but I don't know what that really does. I mean, it gives us money. Yeah. I prefer to get another Abundance. So yeah, this is an unfortunate collision, but what are you gonna do? Gotta play the Witch, I think. We can't afford a Wealthy Village. We can. We have to take a Search. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I don't really want to Search, but... Alright. Now bottom decking these looks significantly better. Alright. right, so now I don't necessarily want to keep taking abundances. I guess we could take cabin boys. That's pretty inoffensive. I'm not quite wanting to get on the stowaway train yet. I'd like to get another wealthy village or two before I commit to that. So I guess I'll take a cabin boy. Or if we just trash this search. I don't really want it. We get to draw more cards. We didn't see the silver, so we can get another wealthy village. I think so. We could get another wealthy village, or we could get another witch. We don't have so many villages. But we also are adding more stop cards if we take the wealthy village. It's tough. I think we go wealthy village just because I think we're going to struggle with the terminal space issue. We could trash an abundance. We could trash a sword. But nice to trash our junk. In addition to getting another witch, I would also like to get another maroon. Trashing sword is not crazy. How many of them do we need? I think I'm going to do it. I need for 2 more, so like I said, how many do we need? Alright. We can afford Wealthy Village Witch Maroon. I think we just do that. Do we want to gain a duration? Not really. Do we want to trigger the shuffle? We are making some junk miss. We do have more wealthy villages in the shuffle. 2 wealthy villages to go with our 2 maroons and a witch. So it's not terrible. I think I'll do it. Just do your copper. Alright, fine. A non-activated wealthy village. And another maroon. I think I like that. Nah. Alright, let's go ahead and just get the last wealthy village. 1 more sword, why not? I don't really want a search, so... Eh. We could start taking stowaways now. We're not going to get any more villages than we have, that's for sure. Man. would really like to pair these wealthy villages with action cards, please. This game isn't that close to ending, but it's kind of close. Could consider just taking a province, I suppose. Getting another witch at this point seems a little pointless. Getting another maroon does not. But how are we actually going to see it? I think I'm just going to take the province. We can leave the abundance in play. I'll help us get stowaway activation if that's what we need. We're a lot more likely to see another wealthy village if we maroon this sword. But... Okay. Alright, I'm willing to just maroon the curse. Got this abundance in play, so I kind of don't want to buy an action. I don't really want a duchy. Could just buy nothing. I want a gold. Pendant isn't awful, I suppose. It's not great. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy nothing. Do we maroon the cabin boy? Maroon the estate. I think so. Okay, well now we've got two abundances in play. Again, I would really prefer to leave them there. Like, threaten the pile out. We have up to 4 buys. Like, we're almost threatening to pile on maroons. We could just take a duchy. I would like to get a province, but... we have essentially 13 coins to play with if we buy an action. So we could buy, like, Cabin Boy or a Maroon or buy a province. I mean, maybe Maroon province is the way to go. It lowers piles, it gives us a bigger lead, and even though we don't have the abundances in play, it still puts us in a spot to threaten. The coins are unlikely to matter, but gaining a duration doesn't seem good either, so... That is not quite a win. We can take another maroon. It's getting closer. It's definitely getting closer. Got more of these maroons earlier. Don't think it makes sense to maroon the witch. Like, yes, it draws extra cards, but so does the witch. The top decking the abundance would give us more draw, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to just bottom deck them and make it more likely that I see my good stuff. Well, we could trash a sword, draw a whole bunch of cards. Only problem with that is I'm not sure how likely it is that, like, so we draw an extra 4 cards, but are those 4 cards going to contain more payload than the sword itself? They might just, but... I have not run into like multiples. I guess I only have the 2 stowaways, but I haven't drawn both of them at once, which I kind of wanted to do at some point. So I could buy, and it's like, oh, I'll buy more stowaways. But anyway, I guess we just buy another maroon. Now that I think about it, I feel like I haven't been getting attacked by sword all that much. Maybe the bot took a bunch of wealthy villages that didn't come with swords. Anyway, all right, buy another maroon. Slowly but surely. Now we do. Oh wait, why did I do that? I already had the guaranteed win in hand if I just hung on to that. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but... Alright, now that we don't have the plus actions, maybe we do maroon the witch. Or I'm not looking at them anyway. They had another search in play? Okay. Yeah, so... I'm not actually sure what the big difference maker here was. I definitely did get more swords, but I don't think that's really it. Maybe just the fact that I opened with maroon and didn't mess with search. I got more wealthy villages. I think I did get a witch. They got a second witch earlier, but I got the first witch earlier. I don't know. It didn't seem like what we were doing was super different, but it definitely felt like I was ahead the whole time. Maybe playing with the abundances helped a little bit. I don't know. I do think, yeah, I probably should have been more willing to put more maroons into my deck early and just not sweat too much the being a little over terminaled. Because being able to thin out more of the junk faster would have been better, and obviously like there's a lot of cards that you can trash that will draw you a bunch. I mean, I had like 3 maroons going into kind of like the end game, and then got like a whole bunch more because it's like, well, maybe we can pile this out, but like maybe at least getting like a 4th sooner, or getting the 2nd and 3rd one sooner or something. I don't know. I mean, I do like getting the first abundance. I think made sense because I was like, that's how you're going to activate the wealthy village. I think activating wealthy village at least once is good. Getting maybe the 2nd abundance though was just unnecessary and should have been a maroon, something like that. Anyway, regardless of that, we did get there, and now we move on next time to level 6. So far, so good. Thanks for watching, and until then.